Your gut bacteria are literally eating your intestinal lining right now. And if you're over 45, there's a 73% chance you're feeding them the exact foods that make it worse. And I'm not talking about junk food. Look, I know you're doing everything right. You're eating your yogurt every morning. You're taking those expensive probiotics. You're drinking your green smoothies. But here's what nobody's telling you. After age 45, your gut doesn't work like it used to. And those healthy foods, they're creating something called intestinal hyperpermeability, or as you know it, leaky gut. And before you click away thinking this is another boring gut health video, I'm going to show you exactly which 5 foods are causing this. And 3 of them are probably sitting in your kitchen right now labeled as health foods. So here's what's really happening inside your body. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you because your doctor probably won't have time to explain this. You know that afternoon bloating you get? That brain fog around 3 p.m.? Those weird food reactions you never had in your 30s? That's not just aging. Your gut microbiome changes dramatically after 45. You lose about 30% of your beneficial bacteria diversity. And here's the kicker. The bad bacteria, they multiply. And they start producing toxins called lipopolysaccharides that literally punch holes in your intestinal walls. I've worked with over 3,000 clients between 40 and 65. And 8 out of 10 of them were making the same 5 mistakes. Mistakes that were actually feeding the bad bacteria. But here's the good news. And stick with me because this gets controversial. The probiotic industry doesn't want you to know this. It's a $60 billion industry. But most probiotics you're taking, they're dead before they even reach your gut. Room temperature probiotics? Useless. That's shelf-stable marketing? It's killing the very bacteria you're paying for. And I'm going to name names in a minute. But first, let me show you what's actually happening when you eat these 5 foods. Because food number 3? It's in 90% of healthy breakfast options. And it's creating a feeding frenzy for your bad bacteria. Okay, food number 1. Whole wheat bread. Yes, even the healthy sprouted kind. I know. You're thinking, but I switched from white bread to whole wheat years ago. Trust me, I get it. But here's what's happening. Modern wheat has something called amylase trypsin inhibitors, ATIs. These proteins resist digestion, and when you hit your mid-40s, your enzyme production drops by 40%. So these ATIs sit in your gut, fermenting, and they trigger an immune response. Your body sees them as invaders. That's why your stomach feels like a balloon 2 hours after your healthy turkey sandwich. It's not the turkey, it's the bread. But don't worry, I'm going to give you a replacement for this at the end that actually feeds your good bacteria. Write this down. Cut out wheat for just 10 days. That's it, just 10 days. And I want you to comment below after day 5 and tell me if your bloating is gone. Because that's your first micro win. You're going to feel this difference in days, not weeks. Food number 2 is going to make you angry. I'm warning you now. Low-fat yogurt. Especially the ones with probiotic cultures plastered all over the label. Here's what they're not telling you. When they remove the fat, they add sugar. Sometimes 20 to 30 grams per cup. That's more sugar than a glazed donut. And after 45, your blood sugar regulation changes. Your insulin sensitivity drops. So that sugar? It's feeding something called Candida albicans. That's a yeast overgrowth. And when Candida takes over your gut, you get brain fog, sugar cravings that feel impossible to control, and chronic fatigue. Have you noticed you can't stop thinking about sweets around 3 p.m.? That's not willpower. That's Candida sending signals to your brain demanding more sugar. But here's what you need to know, and this is actually exciting. You can starve out Candida in 14 days. I'll show you exactly how before this video ends. But first, you need to stop feeding it. Which means, no more low-fat yogurt. If you want yogurt, get full-fat Greek yogurt with 0 added sugar. The fat actually helps you absorb the probiotics. And it keeps you full so you're not raiding the pantry at 10 a.m. Comment below if you've been eating low-fat yogurt every day. I want to know how many of you this is affecting. Okay, food number 3. This is the one that shocked even me when I researched it. Raw vegetables. Specifically, raw kale, raw broccoli, and raw cauliflower. Before you lose your mind and tell me I'm anti-vegetables, listen to me. This is critical. These are cruciferous vegetables. They contain compounds called goitrogens. And in your 40s and 50s, your thyroid function is already declining by about 5% per decade. Goitrogens interfere with thyroid hormone production. And your thyroid controls your metabolism, your energy, your mood, and yes, your gut motility. So you're eating these massive raw kale salads every day thinking you're being so healthy. But you're tired all the time. Your digestion is slow. You're constipated. Your hair is thinning. And here's the gut connection nobody talks about. Raw cruciferous vegetables contain cellulose that your gut bacteria can't break down efficiently anymore. After 45, you produce fewer digestive enzymes. So these vegetables sit in your colon, fermenting. That fermentation creates hydrogen sulfide gas. That's the same gas that smells like rotten eggs. Yeah, that's why you have gas that could clear a room. It's not normal aging. It's the raw broccoli. But here's the fix, and it's so simple you're going to laugh. Cook your cruciferous vegetables. Steam them. Roast them. Sauté them. Heat breaks down the goitrogens and softens the cellulose. Your gut can actually digest them. You still get all the cancer-fighting compounds, all the nutrients, but without destroying your gut bacteria balance. Try this for 1 week. Just cook your vegetables and watch your gas and bloating disappear. That's your second micro win. Comment raw if you've been eating raw kale salads every day. I'm genuinely curious how many of you this is affecting. We're halfway through, and I need to tell you something. If you're still watching, that tells me you're serious about fixing this. Most people click away because they don't want to hear that their healthy foods are hurting them. But you're still here, and that means you're ready for the truth. So let's talk about food number 4. And this one affects your sleep, your mood, and your gut lining. Artificial sweeteners, specifically sucralose, aspartame, and acesulfame potassium. I see this constantly with my clients. They cut sugar to lose weight. They switch to diet soda, sugar-free coffee creamer, zero-calorie drinks. But there's a study from 2022 that showed artificial sweeteners destroy beneficial gut bacteria by up to 70%. 70%. And when your good bacteria die off, something called Clostridium difficile takes over. C. diff. You do not want this. C. diff causes chronic diarrhea, severe abdominal cramping, and in extreme cases, it can lead to colon inflammation so bad you need hospitalization. And it's becoming an epidemic in people over 45. But here's what you do instead. If you need sweetness, use stevia, the actual plant, not the processed versions with fillers. Or use raw honey in small amounts. Or just get used to less sweetness. I know that sounds harsh, but your taste buds reset in about 2 weeks. I promise. And then things that used to taste bland will taste naturally sweet. That's your third micro win. 2 weeks without artificial sweeteners, and your gut bacteria start rebuilding. Food number 5. This is going to start a war in the comments. And honestly, I'm ready for it. Excessive fiber supplements, especially psyllium husk and those trendy fiber powders everyone's adding to their smoothies. Yes, I know. The entire medical community tells you to eat more fiber, but they're not telling you the whole story. There are 2 types of fiber, soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber feeds your good bacteria. That's good. But insoluble fiber? In people over 45 with already compromised gut motility, it can create a backup. It's like adding more cars to a traffic jam. You're constipated, so you take more fiber, but you feel more bloated, more backed up, so you take even more fiber. And nobody told you that you need water and movement for fiber to work. Without those, fiber just sits there like cement. And here's what really makes people angry. Some of you need less fiber, not more. There's a condition called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. It affects 1 in 3 people over 50. And excess fiber makes SIBO worse. If you have SIBO, you know it. You're bloated within minutes of eating. You burp constantly. You have reflux. And every time you add more fiber, it gets worse. So here's what you do. If fiber supplements make you feel worse, stop taking them. Get your fiber from cooked vegetables, berries, and chia seeds. These are gentler fibers that don't create that cement effect. Try this for 10 days. No fiber supplements. Just food-based fiber. And watch what happens. Comment below if you think I'm wrong about fiber. I want to hear from you. Because this is where the arguments start. But I've seen too many people suffer because they were following outdated advice. Okay, I know I just took away 5 foods from you. And you're probably thinking, what the hell can I eat? I get it. It feels overwhelming. But stay with me, because this is where it gets good. I'm going to give you the 5 foods that actually rebuild your gut lining after 45. These are the foods that feed your good bacteria, reduce inflammation, and make you feel 10 years younger. Food number 1 for healing. Bone broth. Real bone broth that you make yourself or buy from a quality source. Bone broth has collagen, gelatin, and glutamine. These 3 compounds literally seal your gut lining. They repair those holes we talked about earlier. Drink 8 ounces every morning for 30 days. Room temperature or warm. On an empty stomach. This is your foundation. This is how you rebuild. Food number 2, wild-caught fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. Omega-3s reduce gut inflammation and feed bacteria that produce butyrate. Butyrate is your gut's favorite fuel. Eat fatty fish 3 times a week. Food number 3, fermented vegetables. Sauerkraut, kimchi, real pickles, not the vinegar kind, the fermented kind. Start with 1 tablespoon per day. These have natural probiotics that are 1,000 times more powerful than pills because they come with the food matrix your gut recognizes. Food number 4, cooked resistant starches. Cooled potatoes, cooled rice, green bananas, cooked and cooled oatmeal. When you cook these starches and then cool them, they create resistant starch that feeds your good bacteria without spiking your blood sugar. It's like fertilizer for your gut garden. And food number 5, dark leafy greens. But, and this is critical, cooked with fat. Sauté your spinach, chard, or collard greens in olive oil or butter. The fat helps you absorb the vitamins, and cooking makes them digestible. These 5 foods are your rebuilding protocol. This is how you reverse years of damage. This is how you feel energized again. Now I need to tell you why you can't wait on this. Your gut microbiome changes fast after 45. Every year you wait, you lose more bacterial diversity. And once certain bacteria species go extinct in your gut, they're very hard to get back. And here's what nobody's connecting. 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So when your gut bacteria are imbalanced, your immune system weakens. You get sick more. You develop autoimmune conditions. You age faster. But it also works in reverse. Fix your gut, and you fix your immune system. Fix your gut, and your energy returns. Your skin clears up. Your mood stabilizes. Your weight regulates. I've seen people completely transform in 90 days. But they had to start. They had to make the decision. So the question is, are you going to make that decision today? Or are you going to keep doing what you're doing and hope things get better on their own? Because they won't get better on their own. You're not 25 anymore. Your body needs help now. I want to hear from you right now. Comment below which of these 5 foods you've been eating. I read every single comment. And I want to know your biggest gut health struggle right now. Because we're building a community here of people who refuse to accept that bloating, fatigue, and weight gain are just part of aging. I've got over 15,000 people who've gone through my gut reset protocol. And the comments I get every week are incredible. Susan, 54, said her brain fog cleared in 8 days. David, 49, lost 18 pounds without even trying once his gut healed. Maria, 61, got off her acid reflux medication after 12 years. This is real. This is what happens when you stop fighting your body and start supporting it. So here's your homework. Screenshot this list of 5 foods to avoid and 5 foods to eat. Make one change this week. Just one. Progress over perfection. That's how this works. Before you go, I need to tell you 3 more things. Number 1. If you want my complete 30-day gut healing protocol with meal plans, recipes, and shopping lists, I've put a link in the description. It's free. I'm not selling you anything. Number 2. Hit that subscribe button right now because next week, I'm releasing a video about the number 1 supplement that's more powerful than any probiotic. And it costs about 50 cents per day. This is information your doctor doesn't know yet. Clinical trials just came out in 2024. And number 3, remember at the beginning when I said your gut bacteria are eating your intestinal lining? That stops when you remove those 5 foods and add the 5 healing foods. You're not a victim of your gut. You're in control. You deserve to feel good again. You deserve energy, mental clarity, and a body that works with you, not against you. So drop a comment right now. Tell me which food you're cutting out first. I'll be in the comments for the next hour answering questions. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of that gut, and it'll take care of you.